All right, welcome you guys. So today we're making a delicious chocolate pound cake. All right, so these are the ingredients: a cup and a half of butter, 1 3/4 cup of buttermilk, 3/4 of cocoa, 2.5 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, and 5 eggs. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and a teaspoon of baking powder, y'all. So I basically start with my butter. Add the butter to the mixer and then just blend it for a little bit. You kind of just want to mix it up so you can get ready to add the sugar to it. You want to use some softened butter, and I'm not sure if I let my butter soften enough, but here I am still mixing. All right, so you just mix it just to get it softened and break it up a little bit out of those cubes. And then start to add your sugar a little bit at a time. And you want to blend it well until your sugar gets until it gets creamy, kind of like fluffy. And every so often you want to take a spatula and just kind of break it up a little bit. Make sure that everything gets mixed in. And you just want to continue just adding your sugar. Just take your time. It's a really easy cake to make. All right, so just check the texture of your butter and sugar to make sure it's the right texture, and this is. All right, so next we're going to start adding the eggs to the mixture and just blending it in. When you do it, you want to add 1 egg at a time. And 2 eggs just went. I guess the other one said it wanted to go too. But usually just 1 egg at a time if you can help it at all. And just keep continuing to add the eggs until all of them have been added and mixed in. All right, so after you add the last egg, you just want to let it mix for a little bit, let it blend, and let everything just kind of mix together. And then add your vanilla extract. Then you want to kind of get the batter from the sides of the bowl, making sure everything gets mixed in with it. All right, so the next thing that we're going to add is the buttermilk. So just take your time adding your buttermilk to it. And just a little hint, if you don't have any buttermilk, something you can do is add a teaspoon. Add just a little bit of vinegar to your regular milk in order to have buttermilk. You'll get that same texture. All right, so you just want to keep adding it and adding it until all of the milk has been mixed in the batter. All right, so once you put in all the milk, then you can start adding your flour just a little bit at a time. Like I would say about 1/4 of a cup of flour at a time. Then again, you have to clean your sides with like a spatula, just loosen it up, get the flour off the sides of the mixing bowl to make sure that everything gets mixed in. All right, so next is the cocoa powder. So take your time adding that cocoa powder because it'll go everywhere. And then add the baking powder to it. Just kind of take your time and mix. You don't have to mix it really fast because that cocoa powder will get everywhere. And you just want to keep mixing it. This is the consistency here that you want to have for your pound cake. All right, so then I buttered my pan with butter and flour the old fashioned way, or you can just spread with some non-stick spray as well. All right, so then you can just start pouring the batter into the pan, and it's gonna pretty much fill it almost all the way up. Yeah, so it's a lot of cake. This pound cake makes a lot of cake. So yeah, just keep filling it in. Right, so I'm about to put it now in the oven at about 350 degrees. A pound cake cooked for about an hour, a little bit over. All right, so the pound cake is out of the oven. Yummy, yummy. All right, so with my pound cake, I'm basically gonna put some chocolate icing on top. So it's just confectioned sugar, some cocoa powder, and some milk and a little bit of vanilla extract. Mix it up, and then you have your icing on top. You can also just take powdered sugar and just put powdered sugar on top as well. You have to use the icing like I use. It's up to you. It's up to you. Just make it how you like it, and this is how I like it. And right now it's looking so good. Look at all that. Look at that icing. Here's the finished result. It looks so good, y'all. Oh, look at that cake. Mm. Now let's take a bite of it. Ooh, look at that. Give it a try.